Hey peeps, welcome back to my channel. My name is Drusilla Shay, if you don't know already. For today's video, I am going to be talking about 5 styles that I avoid for my body type. Just for context, I am 6 feet tall. I have a 34-inch inseam, I'm slim, and I have a large bust. I've made some videos on bras for those who have larger busts and tall related videos. So if you haven't already, go ahead and check those out. But in this particular video, I am going to be talking about styles that I personally choose to stay away from because time and time again, I've done some trial and there's been some error indeed. I have tried certain things out and I've just come to the conclusion that for the most part, styles like that do not flatter my kind of body type. So if you are interested, stay tuned and keep on watching. Okay, so something that I always talk about is my love for high-waisted pants, shorts, you name it. Anything that's high-waisted, I always gravitate toward because, as I said, I'm tall and also I really like the feminine bottle type shape. Like for me personally, that is the kind of shape that I like. Anytime I wear low-waisted things, whether it be low-waisted shorts, low-waisted pants, it really doesn't, do my body justice. It really doesn't flatter me and give me that really feminine look, which I have also explained in my how I dress for my body type video part 1, and I might have mentioned in my part 2 video, which I'll link down below in the description box for you guys to check out. But in short, when I wear lower waist things, then it elongates my torso now. And so if it elongates my torso, it doesn't bring that feminine look. It actually brings more of a masculine look. I want more of a feminine look and I want my waist to be brought in. And so when something is high-waisted and it comes in at the waist, it now is accentuating the waist. It's really helping to bring that nice curvy shape to my body. And so I really try my best to stay away from anything low waist because especially with my not only shape, but just like with the fact that I'm slim in general, it just doesn't bring out, I feel, the most feminine look for me. I feel like I don't got that much curve in my body, but I can bring the illusion that I have more curves when I wear high-waisted things versus low-waisted things. The second thing that I normally try to avoid is drop waist dresses and drop waist skirts. Does that mean I've never worn a drop waist dress? Does that mean I've never worn a drop waist skirt? No, it's one of those things where very often it doesn't work out for me. I don't come across many drop waist dresses and skirts that actually look good on me, and that is because of the same reason that I mentioned before. Drop waist is essentially the concept of low waist, right? It comes down even lower though, and so it's an even greater elongation of my torso, and it's really like an awkward area to accentuate, especially for my body type, especially as someone being tall and someone being slim. I have to watch where I cut certain places off and I have to watch where I accentuate because things can get awkward really fast. Okay, so this next point that I'm gonna make, I think is really important if you also have my body type or something similar to my body type. Something that I try to really avoid is a short skirt that's also tight or short shorts that are tight. So I have done, shorter skirts before that, I wear tights with, like in the winter, but normally I try to stay away from the short tight combo. It does not work well for my body type whatsoever. It really makes it look like I'm wearing clothes that don't fit. It makes it look very unintentional. Shorter people can get away with certain things like that. Obviously it depends on the circumstance, but a lot of tall girls will experience this where we'll wear like a dress that, for a shorter person, it looks fine, but for us, it being so short, it just doesn't look good. It looks simply like it doesn't fit us. Why? Because we are not the standard height. We're not the standard size. And so when we wear things that are short, it emphasizes the fact that like you are this size and you're wearing something that's so small. So it's like the proportions don't go, they don't match. And so that's why it's so unflattering when somebody so tall is wearing something that is so short. It does not look like it is meant to be that way. It kind of looks like a mistake, like, oh, you had to settle for something that's so short. If I had a baby sister, it would look like I'm borrowing her clothes. And so, I, again, have to be careful with the way that I dress because sometimes it doesn't look like certain styles are intentional for my body type. It looks like a mistake. Number 4, this is something that I had to learn over the years, but when it comes to my body type, something that I try to avoid nowadays are pants that are at an awkward length. This generation, they coming out with all types of styles, all types of pants, okay? They can rock high waters and, you know, it'll look Gucci on them. It'll look good on them. But for me, your girl can't pull that off. Anything that is in between, like a little bit lower than my knee and my ankles, that's dangerous territory. Like I said, I'm tall. When you start getting to that length, it starts just looking like the pants don't fit, okay? It starts just looking like you're just wearing pants that are shorter than you and you need to buy longer pants. It's either that or your pants need to be shorter. So it's one of the two. You know, things like culottes, whatever they're called. I have like a pair or two, but you know, a lot of the times I don't actually wear them because they are the awkward length pant, okay? And so you have to be careful with how you pull them off. I'm not saying you can never pull them off because I pulled them off before, but it's not easy. I don't wear those kinds of pants a lot because I feel like I have a hard time pulling them off. That awkward length, when it comes to tall girls, y'all watch out. They be out to get us, all right? But just beware, stay vigilant. Okay, something that really saddens me to this day that I have to avoid because I want to wear these so bad, but it just does not look good on me, are those drapey dresses, whether you're talking slip dresses, whether you're talking, you know, those like brunch-like dresses where maybe it's tight around here and then it kind of like flows. Those kind of dresses that come mid-length. So like midi kind of length. I'm not talking maxi dresses. I'm not talking dresses that come to your knees. I'm talking about the length that is like that awkward length again, but in dress form. And on top of that, it's loose. Now, the reason why it saddens me that I can't wear this style, or at least I haven't found that one piece that finally works, is because I love so many like loose midi dresses. Like I love a good slip dress. It just looks so good to me. It just looks so classy. But every time I try it on, it always looks like someone just threw like a bed sheet on me. I just always look so straight and like awkward. It doesn't bring any shape to my body. And it just looks like something is like loosely hanging on my slim frame. You don't see no shape. You don't see no femininity. If you already don't got a shape and you putting on something that don't got a shape and it's just draping on you, it doesn't always look great. So for me personally, I've tried and I will keep on trying because I just love the style so much, but I really haven't come across one that I'm like, oh yes, this looks so good on me. It usually looks fairly awkward. And you know, those other kinds of like, I call them brunch dresses because they're like flowery and they're like, you know, tight here. Sometimes they have the cute little puffy sleeve, but then they come down mid-length. And I tell you, when I put those on, I just look like House on the Prairie weird. I don't even look House on the Prairie cute. Like I look House on the Prairie weird. Like it's just not fitting. If it came up a little bit shorter, or if it's maxi, that's different. But something about that in between length for tall girls, like we gotta really watch out because things can go left. And especially if you're a tall girl and you're slim, I think the combination of the two is what makes it not often work for me and my frame. Sometimes I just avoid that style, like especially if I see it online, because I'm like, I'm not gonna waste my time. I've tried dresses on like that before. I know it's not gonna work out, but if I'm in the store, I keep some hope alive. I just try it on anyway, but to no avail. Keep me in your prayers. All right, so that is it for the 5 styles that I try my best to avoid for my particular body type and body shape. And if you're anything like me, you probably have encountered some of these things. Let me know down below what your body type is and the kind of things that just don't look good on you. And especially if you're a tall girl, rep your set. Let me know how tall you are and let me know if you can relate to any of these tips. And while you're there, okay, you might as well go ahead and press that red subscribe button. And while you're at it, please turn on that bell notification button so that anytime I post, you will be up to date. I love y'all. God bless you. And I'll see you guys in my next video next Sunday. Deuces.